Welcome to another episode of The Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Thanks, babe. Down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass, we made blankets out of Dumbo's ears, and we scratched "You Can Fly" into the sidewalk. And she brought me by the hand to tears. The night is spun on silver tongues. We fly towards the morning sun on silver wings, stained with rings of wines. My morning song goes la da 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 da. She showed me her statue of liberty on a warm and windy Marching night. And she convinced me every little light should be shining. I swore I'd never give up the good fight. The night is spun on silver tongues. We fly towards the morning sun on silver wings, stained with rings of wines. My morning song, it goes la da 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 da. champagne. The sky is wet with rain. We're two lost souls on the same old piano. And we're laughing as the moon ticks soft and slow. Lord knows we're on a roll. The night is spun on silver tongues. We fly towards the morning sun on silver wings, stained with rings of wine's my morning song. It goes la da 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 da. There you go. Get the juices flowing a little bit. Welcome to Business as Unusual, the daily practice. I'm Nathan Moore at your service. The request lines are open. Cab Calloway. Actually, people are hanging out on the porch on Discord. I got my guitar in my hands. All is well. In Nathan's land, anyways. Ooh, I see your request for Angel of Delight coming in. The request lines are open wherever you're watching. You can add a song to the request list. Simply type in %. That's how you summon Percy. It's always %. That's the here boy. And then you say whatever command you want. In this case, we're talking request, % request, or R for short. And that'll get him running. He knows 64 tricks. That's only one of them, but it's a good one. Let's see what we got so far here. Gus, if you don't mind, bring it to me. We're still recovering from last night's birthday party for Beans. It was a fun night. Beans got to write the set list last night. It's a fun new tradition here in Nathan's land. Oh, Renee wants to hear it. Yep. It's been so long since I've done Happy Song. I don't know if I remember how it goes at all. We're going to have to change that. Thanks for asking for that. I really might have to listen to it. That's a good one, though. I got to get that one back in my pocket. We got Tombstone so far, and Angel of Delight and Whitman's Leaves. All right. First he didn't know, and he didn't know that he didn't know. Then he didn't know, but he knew that he didn't know. Later he knew, but he didn't know that he knew. At last he knew, and he knew that he knew. He was not alone, but that on my tombstone. Well, he rode every road, and he rode down the river, and sang every song that he sung for the lovers that leapt from the ledge, hung up in the night. He took it and shook it as he looked for the light that couldn't be shown, but that on my tombstone. nobody laughed. He'd second the motion, though he defied it, believed deep in the notion that to write the line where the sky meets the ocean, you gotta breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. Each breath a wild wind to blow. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. He fought the good fight and he fled without grieving. In small-minded rooms he said, I believe I'll be leaving. And he hung his hat where the woman he loved knew how to take it. Enough is enough. He was not unknown. Put that on my tombstone. Bada boom, bada bing. I think he put that in last night before he knew that it was Beans' birthday. But it's a good call, Darksire, wherever you are. Angel of Delight. Gosh. Part of me thinks it would be wise to click on that hyperlink because I don't know if I'm going to remember all these words. It's been a while on this one. I'm going to try without the training wheels, though. Wish me luck. See you on the other side. Oh, no. I'm not saying you're wrong and I'm right. I'm not saying you're chained and I'm free. I'm not saying my way leads to the light and yours to a place you can't see. But my eyes have seen the sight of the angel of delight. And man, she's as pretty as can be. And she said she thought it all over, inside and out. And tonight she's dreaming about me. So there, take that. I'd beat you in a fight. I'm not saying come clean and we'll see. I'm not saying we're playing with Ben Franklin's kite. I'm not saying that love is the key. But my eyes have seen the sight of the angel of delight. And man, she's as pretty as can be. And she said she thought it all over, inside and out. And tonight she's dreaming about me. So there, take that. I hope you're not saying that you have no respect for the meek. Oh, but but my eyes have seen the side of the angel of delight. Man, she's as pretty as can be, and she said she thought it all over, inside and out, and tonight she's dreaming about me. So there, take that. Yes! I remembered all the words without even hesitating. I didn't even have to take a little breath or pause. They just came. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for that request. So fun. Woo-wee. You know, that's one of those. I'm sort of glad the days of printing the album artwork, including all the lyrics, is behind me. I mean, I still have to make those decisions for the songbook, and it's just as hard as it ever was. But there's so many things about writing your lyrics out for people to read, and one of the things is like that song. You get to just like how do you spell that? N-A-H, N-A-H-H-H, N-A-A-A-H. How do you spell that? You can't even ask anybody. How do you spell nah? But you can't just not put it in there. There's a lot of words that are like that are important to the song, but it's really hard to get it onto the page. The thing I really hate the most, especially for me in my style of writing, where I like to purposefully make lyrics mean as many things as possible. I like to make a phrase mean as many things as possible. I delight in combining two phrases that make each other mean different things, or linked by a word that changes radically the meaning of the entire thing by how you spell it. Here, is it H-E-A-R or is it H-E-R-E? Now, many times, I'm not thinking of a specific lyric right now, but very often in my songs, there are words that I mean both. I like how it's well crafted so that it means something with H-E-A-R and it means something completely different with H-E-R-E. And when it comes time to put it on the page, I don't want to choose. It's like Sophie's Choice. It really is. It's that level. And a lot of times I would even put the other spelling parenthetically, but even then you're sort of prioritizing one over the other. Well, who gets to not be in the parentheses? It's tough stuff. It's tough stuff. That should just be like, I'm not telling you. But then on the other hand, if you don't print them out, someone's going to come up to you and be like, you know what my favorite line of yours is? And you're going to say what? And they're going to tell you a line you never wrote. They're going to tell you some profound mishearing of your work. It's like, ever since I heard that line where you said, fill in the blank, that really helped me. It was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm just like, well, okay, I'm glad. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. It looks like the request list is filled. Hey, brothers, howdy, Shell in the house. May I suggest now look. You just got a job as an editor in the future. See, I never would have come up with this, but it completely works. Nyeah is N-Y-E-A-H. I have to flip those buttons because I intuitively think the right answer is on the left, but it's not. The right answer is on the right. I think I just came up with a way to remember that from now on. Yes. Man, we are really getting some work done here today. This is good stuff. Hey, I'm playing a gig Friday night in Harrisonburg at the Golden Pony, opening up for Wilson Springs Hotel. It's sort of they reached out to me and asked me if I would do it, and I struggled. My default answer has always been yes. That's just the way I was raised. So without much thought, I was just like, yeah, so it's happening. Friday night, I will be out in public playing to strange ears, I hope. All right, let's refresh the request list because I have seen some come through since we've been rolling. Thank you, Gus. Oh, look at this. I had a dentist appointment today, so I could not get to sleep this morning. Whenever I have to wake up, there's no way I can sleep. That's the rub. Whenever I need the sleep the most, I'm not going to get it. That very idea is enough to keep me up for days. If I have all the time in the world, I can sleep like a baby. But if I need the sleep, if I got something important happening, it's not going to happen. But I laid there and I was thinking that I sort of wish, Beans, I'd done this with your set list last night, and I can't really do it now. Maybe I sort of could, but I feel like there is maybe a switch I could flip and get out of the mode of practice and put on a show, but with your set list, like this set list right in front of me. What if that was my set list and there was a live crowd in front of me and I had to put on a show? And so I have to like make it all make sense. I have to tell a story of this. But hey, that's what we do. You know, this is improv. Improv is part of the nature of all these things. Songwriting, performing, all that. There's a lot of improv involved. So I could just flip on that improv switch and try to put on a show with the set list you've created. More on that later. I'm tired. I don't have the strength to even truly consider it. Whitman's Leaves. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This daggone song. Why don't we just do the first two verses and call it a hit? Just let this last verse go. This thing is following me around like Jason in Friday the 13th. No matter how fast I run, it's slowly right behind me. Freaking thing. Mad at him. Nyeah. Oh, I'm grateful to you for that. It's good to see your name here in the chat. Yes. Also, very much looking forward to the Bob and Me show. What's the exact date of that again? September coming up at the Court Square Theater in Harrisonburg, part of a Bob Dylan tribute. It's going to be so fun. Some of the best talent from the local area are all gathering together to sing a Bob Dylan song and one of our own, mixing it up a little bit. A twofer. Bean says, we like Whitman's Leaves. You can't escape it. Where's my Jaws sound? Hold on. Where are my stickies? I need a add Jaws theme. September 12th. Oh, it's coming up even faster than I thought. Ooh, holy moly. September 12th. I want you to read my mind, to see the trees and not be blind. Don't want to leave you far behind as I walk off on down the line. Oh, this world is make-believe. There's angels hiding in the trees. There's demons selling apple cider, and I'm raking Whitman's leaves. And all the drills are banging, and all the bells are clanging, and all the sky is hanging from a hook. And it's like I'm in a painting, in a scene, in a movie, being watched by somebody in a book. I've seen the world, the bitter world, the sweet world, the glory world, and to this day I'm still not sure which one is right outside my door. I've lost my way in mad meadows. I've seen love laugh on tippy toes. In photographs I've seen repose and the emperor without any clothes. And all through the valley and all across the nation, all the way to heaven on a rail. And by the smell of the flowers, by the song of the birds, and the stars on a clear night never fail. Still and still be free. I think I always will be me. I'm not what I believe, I'm whatever. See, here we are. There are those that can't be still and still be free. I think I always will be me. I'm not what I believe, but I'm pretty sure. I believe in me. Faith is what we have in science. Fate is what we have in store. I've ridden on the backs of giants. What a way to see the world. My head knows all the questions. My heart knows all the answers. They each speak a different tongue. It's like building bridges, from the music to the dancers, from the morning to the setting sun. Gosh, when will that song write itself? Will you finish yourself? Oh my goodness. It haunts me. You can never return to the scene of the source, to the crime of its origin. All right, let's come back to Happy Song because I just flailed on that one. Let's do at least one that I sort of know before we flop around in a puddle like a fish in a puddle. I didn't get there though. I wrote a new line on the fly that also is not the right one. There's this big gaping hole, and I really don't. I can see the juices squirting out of the tape that we placed on it on the other leaks. Let's see here. That last verse is a leaky boat. It is not floating. Hey, you are half on time, Darks. I already played your request, though. I didn't wait for you to play it. Hey Jeff, have you heard any of the record yet? I haven't seen any insights from you on that. I think you're in All Access, aren't you? I don't mean to. If you're not, I'm not trying to do that. Before you were born, you had it all the love and riches in the world. before you were born. You'd fly along the wind, and then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Before you were born, you sang in tune, sat still as a stone, and rings around the moon as quick as lightning above a riverbed. Then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Before you were born, baby, you was free, and now you're chained to happiness and misery. Before you were born, you were without sin. Then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Before you were born, you had no fears. The sun was your smile, and the rain was your tears. And nothing grew without the rain, and your smile had no end. And then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Yeah, then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Listen to that, it's still ringing. It's still ringing. For those just listening on your phone, it's still ringing. It's still ringing. Oh, I want to do that one again. It's been too long on all these. It's just ridiculous. If you saw a UFO, what would you do? What if it appeared only to you? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if the alien was a girl? gave you a message for the world, would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane, knowing what you saw, plain as day? What if the voice of God spoke right to you, right out loud? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if God gave you the word, gave you a message for the world? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane, knowing what you heard, plain as day? Oh, wrong harmonica. What am I? What harp is this? That's why I always carry a pocket knife, a lighter, and a kazoo. What would you do? What if the miracle was you? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane, knowing what you are, plain as day, plain as day? Still ringing. Oh, that was fun. All right. Ooh, we got Hard Times in here. How fun was that? Was it fun with the loop last night? Should I try that regularly, or what harmonica did I? Oh, I had a G. I see what happened. Yep, that's not right. That's not it. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh no, hard times, they still going on. Thanks to the cheap walls of some of these motels, I hear these conversations, some of which I never would retell. Oh, but it doesn't feel that far away when you hear somebody yell, go to hell. I asked the weatherman and he didn't know what was up. Yeah, the boss man told the doorman, sorry man, we can't pay you to keep it shut. Just then the optimist chimed in and said, hey, at least we got this half-empty cup. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. No, hard times is still going on. Oh, Fanny and Freddie were sweethearts. Lord, Lord, how they could love. They had quite a fling until the night King Midas lost his touch. After that, everything King Midas touched just stayed the way it was. We got pirates in the ocean, we got pirates in the AIG. Now I got 3 friends in prison, count 'em. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can say there's justice, just don't say it to me. I know hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Still going on. Said this song would ever end. Down at the food line last night, they was having a sale on ham. I stood in line waiting on mine, I swear, behind 5 other men. One was young, had a minimum wage job. One was about to retire, just got laid off. Yeah, one had 2 kids, and they was running around laughing, carrying on. And we all knew hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times, they still going on. Well, that was fun. Gosh darn. Garsh Brooks. All right. So Renee has asked for one song I don't know and one song I do. But the one song I don't know is her song. She inspired it, and it's a good one, and I need to know it. It should be in my pocket, but it's been so long since I played it, I'm afraid it won't come to me. Sometimes you want a happy song to tap your toes, to sing along, forget your woes. Oh, they're gone for now. Sometimes you want a happy song, sing all night long, that's about the good sun. Somehow they say right what you know. Are you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. Sometimes you want a happy tune. Sometimes you want a silly little ditty like in the Sometimes you want a happy tune, one to dance you around the room. You never know, might in too soon, and there you are. Sometimes you want a silly little ditty like in the woods. You want the city, in the city you want the stars. They say right what you know. Are you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. Sometimes you want a happy song, one that's not what you think, like an umbrella in a drink of a vacationing international spy. Sometimes you want a happy song, and make you spill your glass, make you wave your glass, perhaps splash that mud from your eye. They say right what you know. Are you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. Right what you know. Are you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. I might have to try that one for the new record. Maybe that's what it's missing. Oh, Renee, thanks for keeping that one in the boat. That one almost drowned down there. Play me. Oh no, look at those grains. Last few grains. Might be time for the leaving song. You guys are awesome. We did it, folks. Our glass is empty. I didn't think there's any way to start the next song before they all fell. Cheers. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for everything. I'll be back tomorrow night like clockwork. But we do need a leaving song to get on out of here. Let's see. I could do Winter Woman. Twofer. Renee. Let's see what's come in while my eyes have been closed singing songs. Oh my goodness, all kinds of stuff. Another request for Hard Times. Living Room. I need to commit to a key on that one. I wrote it in F, but then I started playing it in D. Two very different songs. It's pretty fascinating. That does not sound like enough. don't want a revolution, not anymore. The change I'm seeking nowadays, it's bound to happen slow. I might be getting wiser, might just be getting old. It's out of my control. Sitting in my body, looking at the ducks. There might be something going on. I might be out of luck. The sun is shining bright. I'm sitting in the cold. It's out of my control. Honey, I'm home. Let's put a record on. Sip some wine beneath the moon and dance around the living room. Kissing through the door screen, tightening our belts. Off to get some ice cream, gotta eat it before it melts. Bound to be surprised by something along the road. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. Honey, I'm home. Let's put a record on. Sip some wine beneath the moon and dance around the living room. Yeah, thank you all so much. Yay! Fun night. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Y'all keep up the good work out there now. Give them heaven. Show mercy. Be silly. Be honest. Always trust your cape. You got this. I'll keep practicing.